walk me through the first few steps when you find out that everything we know within WWE is about to change. We're scheduled for SmackDown, as far as we know. I believe it's supposed to be in Detroit. And next thing you know, the world turns upside down and we are where we are.
It's a funny thing. And there are these moments in time, I guess, that are happening where it's like somehow maybe fortuitous, if that's the right word, but we're getting ready for an NXT live show. And in March every year, Full Sail University, our partners, they have their Hall of Fame, where all of their they honor all their students. They have so many students that go on to be Academy Award-winning movie producers and sound directors, everything under the sun.
Right. I don't even think our fans realize what Full Sail University truly is.
Yeah. Everything to do with media and entertainment and everything else, they teach it, and that's part of the beauty of the partnership. So there's this one period of time in March where we have trouble with the facility with Full Sail Live. And this year, because we were live every week, they were like, look, we're going to do everything we can to make this available for you. There was 1 week where we just could not get in there. So we had been working on a secondary location, and everything just kept kind of falling apart. As it came closer, we netted out with, you know what, we're just going to go from the Performance Center. We're going to go in there. We're going to do much like what we did for the Super Bowl halftime show. That place is set up with a full production ring and a stage set and lighting and everything. And you can kind of go
all
in.
The time. That's always kind of ready to go.
Yeah. And so you can go in there and you can put up some seating in there and blah, 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 and turn it into an arena. So we're in the process of doing this, and we're going to do the Wednesday, which is March 11th. I believe that date sticks in my head. It's the 11th of March, which is a Wednesday, and we're going to go live from the Performance Center. As I'm headed down there on the Tuesday, I'm flying down there. But, man, the news is now picking up fast and furious about –
That was right about the time the NBA and NHL and
I can't remember if at that point they had canceled or they were about to.
Yeah, I want to say it was because I remember being at home, so I want to say it was probably a Tuesday night, and it was somewhere where they were kicking around, or they had canceled the games for the week or something along those lines.
Yeah, something like that. And there was a debate happening about whether – they were going to play with no fans, and some of the players were saying, we're not playing with no fans. And so as I'm flying down there in the morning, I called Vince and I said, hey, I haven't seen the Performance Center yet, but I'm going to go out, we don't really do anything halfway. So I'm going to go out on the limb and say it looks pretty spectacular. Maybe when I get done doing this live show tomorrow night, maybe we should just leave the setup up. Like, I know it's costly and all that, but maybe just in case something cancels over the next couple of weeks where we can't go into a town, we could at least get everybody to Florida. At that point, I wasn't even thinking about no fans. I said, we could pick up the phone and call our, the local fans here and fill this place up pretty easily.
Sure.
And still at least put on a show.
Mm-hmm.
And Vince was like, that's probably smart. You know what? Get me the numbers back today and I'll let you know. By the time we get to Tuesday night and we do the production meeting and all that stuff, and I get done that, I'm calling Vince up and I'm like, I don't have the numbers yet, but man, it's getting worse. He's like, yeah, it's getting a lot worse. Let's talk in the morning. By the morning, it's like, yeah, hey, we're coming. More than likely, we're going to be coming there. And doesn't matter what the numbers are at this point in time. So by the time we do that live show and that show is over, Vince is not only saying, yeah, look, the trucks on the way to Detroit are on the side of the road, but they're turning around. They're headed your way. We're going to do SmackDown from there tomorrow. Everything is shutting down. Man, for the first time, he goes, we might be doing WrestleMania from there. And I was like, holy cow. Like, here come the trucks the next day. And, man, now they transform the Performance Center. Jeff Lane is the guy that sets up NXT and does all the production stuff for that. I said, no, so this team's going to come in here. So you got to work. You got to be nice when they get here. And he goes, oh, Superman's going to come in here and take over. I said, no. Superman set it up with how it looks now. Batman's about to come with a utility belt full of 16 trucks full of stuff that he can make this place look crazy, right? So, they came in. They got there in the middle of the night. They flipped the place over. And by Friday for SmackDown, we were up and running with a full-blown show. And we stayed over. And, and at that point, it went from, might be Detroit to everything's shutting down. And we're going to be parked here for a while. And, it was a complete different conversation. No fans. Then we took so we took out all the seats. And, I mean, it's everything was changing at that point so rapidly that we were just kind of trying to hang on to the tail end of it and do the best we could to, not only be able to continue to put on a show, but to do it medically safe. It had bumps in the road, but we were able to get to a place where we were able to continue. And, you know, contrary to how people look at it and believe, I truly do think that it's how Vince looks at it. And I know the WWE looks at it as people need some entertainment. And I know even the response we got in those first few episodes that we did of people being like, geez, thank you guys for doing this. For a lot of people, it's I think they get to feel like they're being a part of the solve and part of helping other people by performing and being a part of it still, and
Sure.
Giving people something to do and look forward to. You know, there's nothing new happening right now, and there's even the shows that are pre-taped, you know, series and things like that. They're running out of new episodes now.
Yeah.
So, you know, being one of the only things that's out there still producing, I think is it's important, and I think for people's mental well-being, and we're doing everything we can to try to continue to be able to do that and do it in the safest way possible, not only for our staff and our performers, which is first and foremost, but for everybody involved, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So when you were integral, the Performance Center was kind of your baby, so to speak. Did you ever in a million years think that WrestleMania would be held at the WWE Performance Center?
The moment in time when I walked in there and they had now transferred it from the kind of Raw and SmackDown set to repositioning everything, and I got in there and the giant WrestleMania sign that Kevin Owens would end up jumping off of and all that stuff was in the Performance Center. It was, it was surreal and just a crazy experience. I called Canyon, who runs talent development for me, and we were talking about like the moment. I remember the moment walking in that building for the first time when we were scouting locations, and it was like a knick-knack store from like a importer from like Korea or something like that. And it was all these like shelves to the ceiling of these knickknacks as far as you could see. And I remember walking in there and just rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of all this stuff. And, you know, if you would have said to me in that moment in time, like, it's a nice building, right? We'll have WrestleMania in here in a few years. You're out of your mind, you know, but here we are.
Like what you hear? Catch full episodes of After the Bell on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe now and never miss an episode.